Hello, and welcome to 5-Minute Math. Today we are looking at the 5th grade concept of dividing decimals. This is standard 5.3G in the great state of Texas, and we are using item number 10 of the 2024 released STAAR test. If you haven't done so already, please go ahead and take a moment to pause the video, work this problem out on your own, unpause it, and we will look at our answers together. So, Roberto is spending. We got $29.77 on 13 gallons of gas. How much does each gallon of gas cost? Okay, so it doesn't say it explicitly, but we do need to assume when you're buying gas all at the same time, assuming he bought it all at the same time, each gallon costs the same amount, right? You get the charge per gallon. And so if we're dealing with each gallon of gas costing the same amount, this means we have equal groups. When we're dealing with equal groups, that means we should be looking at either multiplication or division. That's kind of our clue that we're going to use either of those operations. And so let's see, he spends $29.77. All right, so that looks like my total. So let me draw a strip diagram to kind of represent that. All right, so we've got $29.77. That's how much he spent. He is going to split that equally into 13 gallons. All right, so I need to try to draw 13 equal sections down here. I'll get as close as I can. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Oh, ran out of room. 12. But the 12 lines means I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 sections. So pretend those are all equally spaced apart. That's my strip diagram, showing me that I'm looking for the price of each of these little chunks. So that should make us think, all right, let's do 29.77. Let's divide that by 13. Let's see what we're going to get, right? And if we wanted to estimate, well, 29.77 is really close to 30 bucks. If we wanted to round that down to about $10, right? 30 divided by 10 is going to equal 3. So I'm looking for about 3, and it's definitely not going to be D. Probably not C. I'm thinking I'd round quite a bit. I'm thinking it's either going to be A or B. Those are the two closest to 3. But let's check. What we're going to do is we are going to divide 13 into 29.77. Now, you want to make sure when you're dividing, you don't have any decimals in the divisor. We don't. 13 is a whole number. If you did, you would just move decimals over in both the dividend and divisor, which is just another way of multiplying by 10 or 100. Since you only have a decimal in the dividend, you're fine. You just place it right up there on the quotient bar, and then you're good. Divide, multiply, subtract, check, bring down. Right? Does McDonald's sell cheeseburgers? That's how I kind of keep things in line. So we divide, then we multiply, and then we subtract, then we add, or we check. We want to make sure that our difference is smaller than our divisor, and then we bring down. So 13 goes into 2. No, it doesn't. So 13 goes into 29. It goes in twice. So it's going to be 2 something. So it's not going to be that. So we're going to just deal with the 29, ignore the 77. That's going to be 13 times 2 is 26. Subtract, we get 3. 3 is less than 13. We're good. We bring down 1 digit at a time. We don't bring out the 77 unless you know your 13s to 377. So that's almost going to go in 3 times. Instead, that's going to go in twice. Okay, so that's going to be 26. That's going to get you 11. That's a huge remainder, but it still is smaller than 13, so you're good. And you see where this is going. We're going to have to go into 117. But I'm going to guess it's going to be 9. Let's double check this. 7. Yeah, that's 9. That's 11. So we've got 117. All right, so we got no remainder. We have an even amount, $2.29 per gallon, which is actually a pretty good price for gasoline. And we are going to just select it as our answer, A.